There are things I need of you. Things you may not understand, and may not wish to do. But please, do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to do what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is fed up. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is your ghost host with the most cataclysm, and I was choked to death trying to change my voice for that, so I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so this is Penumbra Overture. Now, I have not played this game. I know next to nothing about it other than it's some sort of survival horror, but it has been requested by several people that I know begging me to play this game. So the only thing that I did, as far as I got, was trying the game to make sure that the recording worked and that the gamma was okay, and that thereafter I quit. So, let us begin. New game for players who are bad at action games. That's me! My story began in February, year 2000. God, I hope it picks up on vocals. Yeah.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me.
Idiot.
The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Let's go!
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Yay! Okay. So. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Always good to have a notebook. N, to jot down interesting information and reminders. P. N. P. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it, holding the button down and moving the mouse. Okay. I got that in a minute. I'm certain the map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Except it's all ice out there. Ooh. Oh, I can pick it up. Damn you, Jack Daniels, you're ruining my life! You're ruining it! Okay, I'm done. Campbell's? I don't like Campbell's! I like chairs, though. I can sit on chairs. Okay, what's in here? Dearest Eric, I don't think that's me. Just Just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know about life at sea? Nothing. Go make sandwiches. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish pots in no time, but I still feel better knowing that they've been washed. It's not what it says, but close enough. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman's wife's love letter. She left me some JD. JD is bad for you! It's bad! This is bad for you too. It's bad. It's bad. And this is bad too. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so let's put you back in this corner. That's a flashlight, not a torch. Flashlight switches on and off using the inventory tab, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Yep, it works. Great. Playboy poster. It's nice some things don't change no matter how far you are from home. That's lovely. Okay. The crew seemed friendly enough, but just in case, I locked up my valuables. I'm pretty sure the key's in my inventory somewhere. Once I've found it, double-clicking the left mouse button should get it selected. Then I can press interact on the padlock to unlock it. What valuables could I store in there that they would want? Good thing I have my torch at hand. It's a flashlight! This country seems to exist. I don't know. I didn't read the rest. Okay. Could come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory or with the handy shortcut key G. Q. That should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. So he locked up batteries and a glow stick. Okay, whatever. Take my backpack off to school. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon thereafter, and I knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Okay. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Well, that's why we're trying to get you to bring the map, doofus. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring. Or is that some kind of animal? Okay, let's move faster. No. If I click and hold the interact button, I should just about manage. I can pick up that rock. The cold's made me weak, but I can still throw things using the examine button. I can hear something in the... Okay. No wolves. No wolves. No wolves. How do I... It won't let me. Thank you. Get down the hole! Get down the hole! God! I hear the wolves howling. I'm like, no wolves. I don't need it. Nobody needs it. I think he fell. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What the hell is this place? I don't know, but we left a hatch open like a bunch of fucking idiots. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Steel pipe? Rod. Close enough. Ooh, flare. It's stuck. There must be something in the way. Another flare. Hey, what's that? Aha! Success. S-U-C-C-E-S-S. That's the way you spell success. I don't have anything to hit it with, though. Ooh! No, there you go. Let's see. I can swing the hammer if I hold left now, so I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right, and then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back, then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I don't know if I'm going to remember that, but let's try it. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. I may forget how to do this if I quit, so you'll have to forgive me, but... Yeah, boy. Yeah, son. Let's go into a dark hole where there's shit moving around. No, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. No. I don't want it. Whatever the fuck it is, I don't want it. Looks like there's some industrial mechanism. Although there's a hole in the center, there's no way to operate it. The hatch is seriously solid. It won't open by hand. Obviously somebody wanted to keep people out or in. Okay. This game is seriously fucking creepy, just in case anybody was wondering. Oh, cool! I'm pulling it back. That's neat. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. Yeah, let's go look for it! I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. Fear? I'd never given it much thought before, but I'd realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something went wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but most mundane of emotions? Fear. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids. Knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. So he's scared. I've jotted down a note just in case. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I certainly hope that you guys will join me again in the next episode of Penumbra. Bye-bye!